안녕하세요 여러분, 선현우입니다. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Describe This Picture with Talk to Me in Korean. So the picture that we will be looking at to study some Korean words and some sentence structures and phrases is going to be this one right behind me. And as you can see in the picture, Seokjin is kindly serving some coffee to Juyeon, our new member. But anyway, we'll look at the situations later on. And now let's focus on the easy words that you can find in this picture. Firstly, you can see that Juyeon is holding a book in her hands. That is 책. 책 is a book. And then you can also see that she has hair. Seokjin also has hair. And hair is 머리. Juyeon in particular has 긴 머리 and Seokjin has 짧은 머리. But hair is usually 머리, but in the original form it's 머리카락, but it's too long, so people say 머리. And then thirdly, we have Seokjin's blue jeans. Blue jeans in Korean is 청바지. So that's it. Now let's move on to some more difficult words. Now if you look at Seokjin's sweatshirt, it's actually in stripes. So striped pattern or stripes in Korean is 줄무늬. 무늬 is pattern and 줄 is line. So line pattern, stripes, 줄무늬. Well, moving on to another word, it's 쟁반. 쟁반, it means tray. Tray is not exactly a difficult English word, but in Korean, you might have not really been exposed to this word, 쟁반. And thirdly, we have some flowers in the background on the wall painting, and that's flower bed that you can see there. So flower bed or flower garden is 화단 in Korean. 화단. Alright, so those are some of the words that you can find in this picture. Now let's look at what is happening in this picture. The first action or situation that we want to look at is that Seokjin is serving coffee to Juyeon. So one way to say it in Korean is 석진 씨는 주연 씨에게 커피를 주고 있어요. Very, very literal translation. Giving coffee, right? 커피를 주다, to give coffee. 석진 씨는 주연 씨에게 커피를 주고 있어요. He is giving coffee. And another way to say this is 석진 씨는 주연 씨 마시라고 커피를 가져왔어요. Alright, so this might be a little bit complicated. So let's look at 커피를 가져왔어요 first. 가져오다 means to bring. 가져왔어요 means brought. So 커피를 가져왔어요. He brought coffee, but then before coffee you have 주연 씨 마시라고. 주연 씨 마시라고 means so that 주연 can drink or for 주연 to drink. So 주연 씨 마시라고 커피를 가져왔어요. He has brought coffee for 주연, basically, for her to drink. 석진 씨는 주연 씨 마시라고 커피를 가져왔어요. And another way to say the same thing is 석진 씨는 주연 씨가 마실 커피를 가지고 왔어요. Let's focus on the ending part once again. 커피를. In the previous sentence, we had 가져왔어요, but here we have 가지고 왔어요. And 가져왔어요 and 가지고 왔어요 are the same thing. They are identical, exactly identical. So 가져왔어요, 가지고 왔어요, and even 갖고 왔어요 is the same. So you have to know all three of these versions. So 주연 씨가 마실 커피 is also coffee that 주연 will drink. Another way to say coffee for 주연, right? So 석진 씨는 주연 씨가 마실, future tense here, 마실 커피를 가지고 왔어요. So that is one thing that is happening in this picture. Let's move on to another one. So you can see that Juyeon right here is sitting on a stool with her legs crossed. Let's try to describe this situation in Korean. One way to say this is 주연 씨는 다리를 꼬고 있어요. 다리를 꼬다 means to cross one's legs. 다리를 꼬다, okay? 꼬다 is the verb. So 주연 씨는 다리를 꼬고 있어요. Here it is in the present progressive form, 꼬고 있어요, but it doesn't mean she's in the middle of crossing her legs. It is that she has her legs already crossed. 다리를 꼬고 있어요. And then another way to talk about this situation is 주연 씨는 다리를 꼰채 앉아 있어요. In the previous sentence, we didn't really talk about the fact that she was sitting, right? So here, she's sitting on that stool. So 다리를 꼰채 with her legs crossed or while having her legs crossed 앉아 있어요. So 주현 씨는 다리를 꼰채 앉아 있어요. You can use that 니은 채 or 은채 for talking about something that you're doing while doing another thing. One more detailed way to talk about this situation is 주현 씨는 다리를 꼬고 의자에 앉아 있어요. 다리를 꼬고 she has her legs crossed. 의자에 앉아 있어요. Before it was just 앉아 있어요. Now she's sitting on a chair. 의자에 앉아 있어요. By the way, in English, if you say stool and chair, there are different things. You know the difference. But in Korean, it's just all 의자. You can say maybe 수툴 to specifically talk about chairs without anything that supports your back. So in this case, it's just 의자. And lastly, we can see that Seokjin has a tray in one hand and a mug, a coffee mug, hopefully filled with coffee, not something else like poison or anything, in the other. So Seokjin has a tray in one hand and a mug in the other. One way to say this in Korean is 석진 씨는 한 손에는 쟁반을, 다른 한 손에는 커피잔을 들고 있어요. So let's focus on 한 손에는 and 다른 한 손에는 here. One hand is 한 손, another hand is 다른 한 손, or the other hand, 다른 한 손. And 쟁반, we already talked about it, and 커피잔 is coffee mug or coffee cup. So he's holding these two, but you don't have to say 들고 있어요. 그리고 들고 있어요 twice. So you just have 들고 있어요 once at the end. And another way to talk about this is 석진 씨는 양손에, now we're saying 양손, which means both of his hands. 양손에 각각, respectively, or each, 쟁반과 커피잔을 하나씩 들고 있어요. 하나씩 means one each. 하나씩 들고 있어요. He's holding them. And lastly, we can say 석진 씨는 오른손으로는 쟁반을 그리고 왼손으로는 커피잔을 들고 있어요. Earlier it was 한 손, 다른 손, but now we can say 오른손 and 왼손 to specifically talk about the directions. So 오른손으로는 쟁반 그리고 왼손으로는 커피잔. And of course, probably the only verb that you can say about this is 들고 있다. So we have 들고 있다 in all of these three sentences. So that's it, everybody, for this lesson. Hopefully you were able to learn some new words and expressions and also found some innovative ways to describe something that you see in Korean. So that's it for me, and I'll see you next time. 감사합니다. Bye bye.